Shalom, back with part 4. All right, I believe we'll close this out here. All right, in part 4. All right, this is Revelations, the 7th chapter. This will back up what we just read about the elect of Israelites from among Israel, right, that are diligent, that have been called to make their election sure, right? And that the Lord is not dealing with any other nation, right? Because again, you can read that in Psalms 147, 19 and 20, that he have not dealt with any other nation outside of Jacob, Israel, the 12 tribes. You understand? The law, statutes, and commandments were given unto us, all right? Not to any other nation, all right? And we broke those laws, statutes, and commandments, and that's why we went into captivity under the Edomites, our arch enemy, okay, and the other nations. All right? And that's fully explained throughout the scriptures. All right. So Revelation 7 deals with the sealing of the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? You have the 4 angels holding back the 4 winds, which means the destruction, all right, that's going to take place here on the earth. All right? And we're living in that time, people. All right? So they're just waiting for the green light. Okay? And again, the charagma has to be made mandatory. All right. So I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. See that? Does it say of the world? Does it say of the other nations? No. All right. And it goes on, of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. The tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. The tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. So on and so forth. Now, when you get down here to verse 9, all right, I want to show you this so you're not deceived. All right, like somebody like Vocab Malone or any of these other false prophets bringing their, replacement theology, supersessionism nonsense, all right, casting off the nation of Israel because the nation of Israel is not cast off. All right. It says here, and after this I beheld, lo, a great multitude which no man could number of all nations, right? So right away they'll turn around and they'll try to say, see, all nations, all people included. No, it's not talking about the other nations, all right? It's not talking about those Gentiles. It's talking about Israelites that were scattered into those Gentile heathen nations, all right? And we'll prove that. So, which no man could number of all nations, kindreds, peoples, and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robe and palms in their hands. Palms is an allegory, symbolism for victory, right? For who? Go to the word kindred. We're going to do that in the blue letter. Give me a minute. All right, here we are in the blue letter, Revelation 7 and 9. We're going to go to the word kindreds, all right?
Strong's G 5443. Foulet.
What does it say here? See? A tribe. In the New Testament, all persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. See that? Of you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. Because that's who makes up the 12 tribes. Not only is that from the scriptures, all right, that is in circular history. Okay? So anybody coming with any other jazz, any other BS, then you know. All right? They're false prophets. All right? They're looking for inclusion. There's no inclusion. All right? The Lord is only coming back for the nation of Israel. They're the ones that are going to be redeemed and saved, and it starts with the elect. Give me a minute. All right. Now, you could further link up Revelations, the 7th chapter, all right, with Revelations, the 14th chapter, particularly verses 1 through 5, all right? You link that up with the elect. All right, this is St. John 6:44. No man can come to me except the Father which have sent me, draw him, and I will raise him up at the last day. So you could have a man that, is in this truth, meaning, he had the two names of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, you understand? Like the elder Abba Bivens, all right, who was actually Elijah come back, all right, as the Lord tells us in Malachi 4 and 5, as he would send Elijah one more time. And that, of course, for those of us that are in this truth, we believe that to be Abba Bivens, all right? All right, so let's look up this word draw.
Strong's G 1670. Helco. Helco.
See? What does it mean? To draw, drag, or metaphorically speaking, to draw by inward power. See? Lead, impel. You see? All right? Which is what? By the Lord's will. Okay? He'll lead you. All right? All right. Give me a minute. I clicked root etymology, right? As you see it there. What does it say? To take one for oneself, to prefer, to choose. To see? Elect to office. You understand that? See that? There you go. All right. Give me a minute. See? This is St. John's 10:28. And I give unto them eternal life, right? His elect, right? That he has chosen. And they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. You see that? You understand, people? Give me a minute. All right, this is 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. And I told you, those that are dead, like Abba Bivens and others that were in the truth, they're part of the elect. The Lord's going to raise them up. For if we believe that Yahushua HaMashiach died and rose again, even so them which also sleep with Yahushua, right? And that's what they are, is really asleep, right? Because you're immortal, your spirit's eternal. Okay, it's just the body that dies. All right? In every third or fourth generation, you've been brought back unto the earth in a new body, all right, through the seed of your fathers. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep, all right? For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and the voice of the archangel, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. You see? You understand, people? All right, give me a minute. All right, and I'll end this lesson here. This is St. John 15:15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for a servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But we know, right? We know these scriptures, this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding that he has given us, right? This mercy. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. There you go, people. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Hope you edified. Shalom.